Hello and welcome. I am a little bit late to the New Year game, but we are here. We have arrived fashionably late, and we are not only bringing in a new year, but a new decade as well. And as you all know, Disney has been going through a lot of changes, preparing for what's going to be a humongous next year in 2021. So we don't have as much planned for this year compared to next year for their 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. However, there's still a lot of exciting things to talk about, and as always, I have a little top 10 list to go along with it. None of these things are in order, but I have compiled some of the things that I am looking forward to within this new year and 2020. Jumping right into things, let's get started. There are a couple of things happening in Walt Disney World. A lot of the stuff that technically is happening, I'm actually not excited for, and we all know why.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
There are still some things I'm looking forward to them bringing down the parks. And one of the first things I'm really excited about is Space 2020. It's a new restaurant. I have no idea. We don't know what the menu is going to be yet, but I am excited for a space restaurant. It's a lot different than what we've had. Plus, I know it's going to be space, it's going to be science, so therefore no aliens. However, it kind of reminds me of the idea of what I had growing up by New York. As a child, there was a restaurant called Mars 2112 that was one of the coolest experiences that I've had restaurant-wise, and I wish that they would bring some of those elements from that to here. I know it's going to focus more on space, non-aliens, but I can dream, and I'm still excited nonetheless. Continuing with the trend of things I'm excited about in Epcot is Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is finally coming to our Disney World. It's currently in Disneyland Paris, and it's a copy of their ride to our ride, but it'll be something nice for the French Pavilion, and it'll be another ride added to World Showcase, which is definitely needed because we only have 2 boat rides. This will be a nice change. There's another restaurant coming in to America, and that's Sam Eagle's Barbecue, Regal Barbecue or whatnot. I don't like barbecue. I'm not really excited for the menu. However, I love Sam Eagle. He's one of my favorite Muppets, and anytime they get to use the Muppets in the park as well as Sam Eagle gets his own restaurant, I'm here for the hype. And I know that they're coming out with merchandise for it, so I'm more excited about the merchandise aspect of everything. And Sam Eagle will be able to be a star again compared to the actual food. But I am sure that I'll find something to try off the menu so I can be authentic and not just cheering on a character having its own place. Fun fact, I still have not eaten a pizza Rizzo yet, and I need to. We are transporting over from Disney World to Disneyland. They have been currently building Avengers Campus. It's not going to be finalized and finished this year, but the first part is opening, and sadly I won't be able to go, but I will be so excited to see what's happening because we are not able to get a Marvel Land yet over in Walt Disney World, so therefore I must just admire from beyond. But that's something that I'm very excited is happening this year. I'm sure they're going to do an amazing job. All the characters are going to be coming to life and all the different rides and attractions over there, and hopefully then maybe in a couple of years or so, if they work things out with Universal, we'll be able to get one over in Florida. But until then, I will be able to have to go over and visit California. The rest of the things that I'm excited for are all different shows and movies coming to Disney Plus and theaters worldwide. Kind of works out that we have 3 in each category. So starting with Disney Plus here, first thing, Falcon and Winter Soldier. I'm excited. I've been waiting for all the Marvel shows. Finally, they're going to come this year, and I can be hyped all over it. And then WandaVision as well, the second Marvel show that's coming to Disney Plus. I'm here for it. I'm actually really excited because they're moving it up compared to the original release date, because they did not realize that there was going to be such a gap for The Mandalorian and they were losing fans. So thank you, Disney, for realizing that and bringing more Marvel to me soon. Finally, on Disney Plus, we're going to get our Lizzie McGuire reboot, which obviously growing up in the early 2000s, and I was a huge fan of Lizzie McGuire, so I'm here for this. I'm really excited to see what they're doing with it. This is probably one of the only reboots that I'm excited for, so this better be good. Then we have a couple of films that are coming to the big screen that I'm very excited for. First up is Black Widow. Again, Marvel, anything Marvel I'm here for, we all know that, so there's not that much needed to be said about it. Secondly, Soul, the new Pixar film. The trailer already looks so sad and charming, and I'm really here for it, but I'm also really prepared to cry, and that's heading out in June. So I have a couple months until I'm going to cry my eyes out. And then finally, this is where things get interesting because of the 20th Century Fox merger. And I've been saying this for years because not only with Deadpool and X-Men being Marvel titles but not directly owned by Disney, I was still always excited about them, and I always threw them onto my lists about things that I'm excited for, and I always included them. But now that they've actually purchased 20th Century Fox, we got these properties. So there is a prequel to The Kingsman. I have already reviewed the Kingsman 2 films, and they're crazy and they're wild and a little bit terrifying at times, but I love the series. And this prequel is coming out in August, I believe. So this is something that I'm going to be able to really enjoy in the theater. I'm looking really forward to it, and I think those 3 films are some of the films that I honestly am looking forward to the most this year so far. I think everything kind of is in a way, everything's a little bit balanced. We have a little bit of films, we have a little bit of TV, we have the parks, and we have a good list of stuff to look forward to all together. And I will give an honorable mention for Epcot. Harmonious is scheduled to come out later this year as well. They're saying it should be early summer. We don't have an official release date, but I don't want to say I'm excited about it because they heard Illuminations. They killed Illuminations. I love Illuminations. So I don't want to say that it's going to be good without knowing. I can't just be excited about it because Epcot Forever as a temporary show is terrible. And I haven't seen it in person yet, but I'm glad it's only temporary because it just, from what they gave us from Illuminations and then going downgrading for that temporary show, it hurts my heart. But I'm going to give Harmonious a chance, and they saying it's bigger and better. I wasn't never a Wishes fan, and I loved Happily Ever After so much more, but Illuminations is very special to me, so it's going to be very hard to go in without any expectations. So it's an honorable mention because it is something that is really big to Epcot coming out this year, but we have to wait and see how it is. But otherwise, that's my list for the new year. I'm glad to get started and we get to jump back into all the amazing things happening at Disney, and we have a lot to discuss this year, so you can stay tuned. And let me know if you guys have anything you're really looking forward to this year as well. Leave me a comment below. And as always, I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you real soon.